After more than a month stay in Brazil, I decided to enter into the Paraguay. The border is just a 10 kilometer and I just need to cross a bridge. One side is Brazil, other side is Paraguay. But the traffic on the bridge was really horrible. Almost the exit I'm in the police office. The bike is there, it's so hectic. Except on the signboard there it's on left side, but it's actually a right side. The police, there is a federal police, and I think I have to go there. 93 degrees. It's extremely hot, and the traffic on the bridge unbearably hectic. It's extremely difficult to find the information. I thought this is the immigration office, but they are saying I had to go to the other side. So it's basically left side, so they are right, but clear information. But I have parked my motorcycle there with my GoPro and cell phone. I don't know, maybe I'll take it off and then put it with me. The motorcycle is there and at the bridge, and on the other side is Paraguay. I mean Brazil immigration side. I reached the Paraguay immigration area. I parked the bike here, now I have to figure out. She was saying that the office has changed. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, first time. She's asking me whether I met her before. So this is the first time. But there's an office, my bike is downstairs. It looks like there is another office, and it's a big walk on the uphill behind this office. And then we found those offices, they just gave form, asked us to come back here. And it's a lunchtime. Immigration or Adwan office taking lunch, so I'm waiting here. And very helpful, speaks English, and I felt like I'm really welcomed. And it gives a very good feeling of the country. I mean, the officers are really friendly and they are trying to help. Thank you so much, officer. And this is another officer. He's busy. And thank you so much for welcoming to the country.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Completed immigration and Aduana from Paraguay. Even though it takes line, but the officers are really friendly and they help everything. There is no fee for both visa and bike, so I'm going inside the city now. This is so busy, a lot of traffic. On the other side there is a shopping center. Heavy traffic. The temperature is 99 degrees. I heard Paraguay is famous for the tires, and I see everywhere there are tire shops and hustling, bustling shopping area. It's a very famous electronic shopping. So just walk around, and I'm not planning to buy anything, but I just want to walk around. Shopping. Immigration office, and it started raining heavily. Motorcycle accessories, specialized shop. A lot of. This is the shopping area. All these big buildings are nothing but shopping centers. Electronics. Motor taxi. What's your name?
Jose.
Jose. And he speaks English. I'm so happy. And he's also a biker. He have a Triumph. That's a good bike. Thank you so much.
You are a good guy.
Yeah. In a Airbnb house, and they are so nice, and they are going to put the Paraguay flag in my box. Mucho gracias, señora. It's not just a border with the Brazil. It's sharing so many things. One of the biggest hydroelectric dam, Itaipu, is shared between Brazil and Paraguay. I decided to visit. This dam generates 95% of electricity demand for Paraguay and 17% of electricity demand for Brazil there today. The visitor center, once you register, there is a free documentary movie about the dam construction. It is really amazing. 7 kilometer long, almost 60-story building height. It has 20 turbines, 10 for Argentina, Brazil, and 10 for Paraguay. It generates a huge amount of electricity throughout the year. It's a real engineering marvel. And then there is a free guided bus tour to go around the dam.
Tan colosal y imponente como su tamaño son las cifras de construcción de Itaipu Binacional. 60 millones de metros cúbicos de tierra y roca fueron removidas del lecho de
este, al ser un río, hacía que las aguas chocaran contra ellas y así producir un sonido muy particular, que los nativos que habitaban en ese entonces lo denominaron Ita, por un lado, que significa piedra.
Near the dam, a huge substation to manage the power distribution. And this dam is one of the engineering marvels. In the tour, you are not allowed to get off the bus once you enter into the dam. You can enjoy the amazing dam inside the bus, and there is a tour guide who will give an history and the details about the dam. All these white pipes, they are the water pipes going to the turbine. It's like almost 60-story height, and then the bus goes on top of the dam, and it looks like a small ocean. And this dam construction happened several years, so a small city or town is formed, and the stone excavated from the dam is used all over the country to lay the roads. The next day, I decided to go right towards the capital, Asunción. But before, there is another interesting place near the city, which is the Salto Monday. It is Monday waterfalls. It's a very beautiful place. Yeah, looks beautiful. There's not many people, but I just park my bike and then I'm going to walk. Nice entrance to the park. Paraguay is so beautiful so far. I'm walking close to the park. It's kind of hiking. I didn't know about this place. I would have camped at least one night here. There is a camping spot. This place is well maintained. It looks like there is an observation gallery or something. Paraguay is a very natural place. The river Parana is flowing under this jungle everywhere. It's like it's very quiet, not many people Maybe because Iguazua Falls is another 30 kilometers from here. That peacock sound, I thought there won't be any peacock here. But guess what? There is a peacock. It's a camping area. I didn't know that. There is a camping area. Otherwise I would have come for a camp. It's bad that I'm leaving today to the next city, but I'm very tempting. Senior, your name?
My name is Hugo.
Hugo. This is Hugo. He's a park employee, and he is so nice, and he is giving a lot of history about Paraguay. I have to admit, I don't know much, but I'm reading recently, and he's talking about the war between Brazil and all the country. But I find the Paraguayan people are so nice, and it's a very beautiful country. And this country deserves a lot of tourists, and this is really a good place.
Thank you.
And I encourage people, whoever travels South America, try to visit Paraguay. It's a very nice country, very beautiful. People are super nice. Just on my motorcycle, everybody want to take picture in the park. And I'm taking video. I'll put it in YouTube. After the waterfalls, I reluctantly left the city, started riding towards the capital. On the way, I'm going to stop at one place in a church, and then I'm planning to stay in a San Bernardino. Paraguay involved a devastated war during 1864 to 70, where it has lost 95% of its male population. Famous church in Kakupe. It's one of the very famous church at the city called Kakupe, and even the current pope have visited, and they have elevated the status of this church, and there are a lot of wall paintings about the Spaniards invasion or the early Spanish people who arrived this city. After the church visit, I reached the city of San Bernardino, and it became the evening. I had a hard time to get a accommodation. Finally, I found one resort, and the resort a family owned, and I stayed there. This country, after the war, it lost most of the male population, and it lost its territory to Brazil and Argentina. And the war has really transformed the people's attitude and mindset. The people are so humble and nice, and very peaceful and very relaxed. And this country has really surprised me, and it's really amazing. The dam Itaipu is between their enemy at one point of time. They are sharing between Brazil and Paraguay, and they were fighting each other at one point of time. The war was between three alliances. That's Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina one side, and Paraguay is on the other side. The 6-year war, 1864 to 1870. It was a heavy loss for Paraguay. Now, guess what? They are sharing the largest water dam, and it generates 95% of the electricity. The dam is 7 kilometers long, almost a 60-story height, and the water catchment area goes all the way close to Sao Paulo in Brazil, which is like 1,000 kilometers away. And the dam, the displacement of almost 600 kilometer long farmland and villages and the wildlife, that project was really amazing. There is a YouTube video available about this entire construction, which gives a lot of information. And the entire country, everywhere there is a war monument, and the capital Asunción, there is a lot of war memorials and war related. The younger generation, they are moved on, they overcome, but still there is some scar. They don't have any revenge attitude, but there is a sadness. They still lost a lot of territory, lot of their history, lot of their artifacts, which the other countries didn't return. It's a very sad reminder, but the people, they are so amazing. Everybody is humble and very, very friendly. And thus far, Paraguay is my favorite country. The people are super nice. Paraguay is one of the country which recognize Taiwan, means there is no China here, because China, whoever recognizes Taiwan, China will be against them. And there is a lot of Japanese involvement. Japan has invested or interested in helping our joint venture with Paraguay in terms of agriculture and other sector. This country is very unique and very interesting, and I really surprised with this country. This is the entrance of this resort. They have multiple small buildings, each of them like a villa, and the ambient is so good. A lot of nature, and there is a small stream running behind, and each villa have a swimming pool, and it's not like a homestead, but it's kind of resort. Everybody have their own backyard and small swimming pool and a very nice room, comfortable. We have can hear the water flowing and a lot of fruit trees and very nature, wonderful place. I really enjoyed. And there is one local fruit. It looks so beautiful and tastes good. I'm enjoying that for last few days. This is the fruit, and it's coming on the stem, the tree stem. It's so good. It's very tasty. Like old German towns. It's a perfect weather today. This is the lake in San Bernardino. It's a small beach town or lake town for the people from Asunción. It's very beautiful and a lot of big houses. I think this is like kind of resort town. Paraguayan biker brothers Nico, Sergio, and then our US friend.
Yep.
What's your name? Tiago?
Yeah.
That looks like a South American name.
Yeah, it's like
San Diego, yeah. And they came to the lake and I really bored them, took a lot of their time, and they are patiently listening.
amazing journey.
Thank you so much, and we had wonderful time. Like one Ducati and then V-Storm and another Suzuki. Very nice bikes. Enjoy your trip. Thank you. After a couple of wonderful days in San Bernardino, I was about to go to the capital, Asunción. This is Mr. Khalid, and last 2 days I really have good time. He's the owner's son of
The co-founder.
the resort,
The co-founder.
co-owner and the resort, and he's so sincere, dedicated. It's a beautiful, wonderful place, and he really care and take care of me last 2 days. The most I enjoyed is the amount of information he shared with me about the country, the war, and it's amazing. And he's a psychologist but taking care of the home business. It's a beautiful place. It's like a paradise. And thank you so much for the wonderful hospitality.
It was a pleasure, sir. No problem.
I really enjoyed. I strongly recommend anybody coming this area, visit this place. It's called
Arroyito Sweets.
Arroyito Sweets.
Like
It's a
stream,
beautiful place. It's a beautiful
Arroyito
place.
is the stream.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a wonderful place. Lot of trees, green, birds, very nature.
I always say to the people that our service is more like a family type, so it's
Yeah.
not very structurally very.
I felt like I'm in a home, so
Our
it's
guests
really
always
true.
say that they are on an uncle's house.
Yeah,
so
it's like they make like at least he make me to feel like I'm at some family's house. So wonderful.
at
Thank you
least
so much.
at least along.
Before I leave San Bernardino, I was asked to visit the amphitheater. The amphitheater has a very strong history. Looks like after the war, they built this amphitheater to kind of like boost the people's moral or mindset, and then so many famous people have performed or conducted the concert in this. Now it looks like a little bit of rundown, but occasionally some events they conduct here during summer, but it's a very beautiful on the lake. But the water level is so low. This is the capital city of Paraguay, Asunción. The downtown looks decent, not too big. It's very quiet. I mean, the city is what?
Paraguay,
Asunción?
Asunción, Paraguay.
That's the capital city, right?
It's the capital of Paraguay.
Yeah, and this is the river
This is the,
Parana?
No, this is Rio Paraguay.
Oh, Rio Paraguay.
Paraguay.
Oh, this is not a
This is
river.
the Bahia.
Oh, but where is the river? The Rio Parana.
Paraguay is Rio
So
Paraguay.
it goes and joins.
See, join with Paraná in the
In far away, outside of the city.
yeah.
Okay. And this is involved on the war, right? Like the Three Alliance War, the war between Argentina, Brazil,
Argentina. Yeah.
and then the
Is
boat
it's
was.
the same right? Yeah, the same.
Okay, same river. Okay.
The same river. See.
Okay. People are traveling. This is Lake Paraguay, but it connects with the river Paraguay. This looks like. Okay.
You don't have to worry about that.
Okay. Yeah, I met this gentleman near the monument, and he's explaining all the details, and he's willing to walk with me. That's so nice of him. What's your name, sir?
George.
George. Oh, George. You know what? This is my 6th day in Paraguay. Oh my God! I mean, people are so nice so far. Everybody is very friendly and welcoming. Foreigners. It's amazing. I'm really impressed. Thank you so much.
They took and they went to Argentina to refound Buenos Aires actually. I don't know, like.
So they modified it, added something.
Exactly.
And
they
repackage it.
Repackage it, and so they have the mate also, but they took it very hot.
Oh, okay.
So Uruguay and Argentina, they take it like hot, in
Okay.
hot water,
Okay.
in boiled water. It's the same concept, you know.
But
And in
instead
Paraguay,
of cold,
we
they drink hot.
Exactly, I think
Oh, okay.
because the I don't know, the weather and the difference between
Okay.
the weather, you know, the climate. And usually we take here in cold and with ice.
Wow.
And this is the mate, and we call it terere.
Oh, okay.
And mate is the hot version.
Oh, okay. And I have to admit, and I feel guilty, before I come to Paraguay, I didn't know much about the history. I didn't know much about the country at all. And then the last 6 days after talking to people, I did some research and I learned all the history of the war, the Three Alliance War. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yes, it was like
I was really devastated.
it was a
And,
devastating war for us.
Yeah, and this is a kind of church, and then they have all their war heroes, including the president who led the war. Their caskets are there, and it's kind of very significant place. So for Japan have a lot of link here, people. Right? I heard that they are doing agriculture training.
Exactly. We used to receive a lot of
assistance and
from Japan.
know-how training
Exactly.
on agriculture and everything.
Exactly.
And I saw, oh, that's the church.
Do you know that here is a, I don't know, the flag symbol we have in the
Came
cathedral?
from
That
the
is
flag have two symbols, right?
Yeah, that is an old flag.
Okay.
And in one period, the churches was like
Dominant. They are the one that
exactly.
dictates everything.
Exactly. The
Yes.
dictator flag there because it wasn't like the response to Vatican anymore. In a
Okay,
period,
okay.
it was a local, a national.
Oh, so they
religion.
isolated, like
Isolated. From then we back to the Vatican
back to
domination. But in
okay.
that period,
This is the entrance, main entrance of Parliament, and looks like Taiwan design and build this. Amazing! Wow, that's fantastic. The current presidential palace, so beautiful, nice architecture. Wow, it's looking over the river, right?
yeah.
Wow.
De los desaparecidos
Oh,
during the
okay.
dictatorship, you know.
Yeah, I heard that
But,
it was brutal.
It was so brutal.
Yeah.
And of course, it was a lot of statues of the president, of the
Yeah,
dictator
yeah,
in
yeah.
that time.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of the statues, we took the most important of the statue we took, and we, as some artists, make a monument over there. I will show you.
Oh,
Monument
okay.
Of the former dictatorship.
Oh, so
Okay?
this one?
So his statue,
Oh,
like crashing,
so that they are showing the anchor and the.
was our last dictatorship.
Oh, okay. So this guy ruled the country after the war.
For 40 years, no, in the 80s.
Oh, so before the
seven-
war. Before the war.
No, in the 20th century.
Oh, this
Was
is
it the last dictatorship or the 20th century?
after the war. He
After the
ruled
war.
for a long time.
For a long time.
It's a democratic dictatorship, like
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of.
Like
Yeah.
models then in Latin.
Yeah. Museum Municipal of Asunción. Okay. Wow. This is the first
The
building.
special details are how they found they made the construction because they
Yeah.
have they don't have the same material as Europe,
Yeah.
and they choose the local material. Yeah.
All the wood and the bamboo. Restaurant just in front of the presidential palace. And people are living. That's the way the life should be.
It's a very lifestyle.
Yeah. Apartment, it's a 12th floor. It's a beautiful city view. A complete city view and then a beautiful church. Wow. This is the entrance, main entrance of Parliament, and looks like Taiwan design and build this. Amazing. Wow, that's fantastic. Just met George in the park. He ended up with spending almost half a day, his Sunday, with me, walk around the city, help me to find a hotel, and help me to park my bike in safe. That's what the Paraguay people are. It's such a wonderful country. People are so nice. And the next day, I decided to go towards the Bolivia. I have to ride through the Chaco desert. That's the longest desert in Paraguay. The next video is about my ride towards the Chaco border, which is border with Bolivia.